Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. How's it going? Alright, today we're going to do another whip and chat. Yeah, working on more of this sky, but keep plugging away. We'll make progress. Okay, so Treasure Studios art. Alright. Night Horse by Polina Bivsheva. 60 by 60 centimeters. Square drill. Mounted film adhesive. Oops. Okay, and Treasure Studios art information. As always, it's just 30 regular DMC colors. No Aurora Borealis drills in this one. Yeah, or ABs. Yeah, it's just regular drills. Alright, so we're on number 23 here. Just kind of got a brief start of this section recently. Okay, it's the up arrow this time around, so yeah, I think the last whip and chat I was having a fun time just trying not to stick to the adhesive, and yeah, that still applies to still applies to this section because I'm basically 2 colors in maybe. But yeah, the more drills I get on here, the better. Easier it will be to manage and won't damage the exposed adhesive as much. And that's just an air bubble. I think it's just a mark from the cover page. There was just one instance where I had issue with the adhesive, but that was from me leaning on that one spot too much. Other than that, I've had the adhesive's been great, so I haven't had any other problems with this canvas. And this is an older Treasure Studios art canvas, so yeah, a lot has probably changed. They probably have scalloped edges and all that. Yeah, I don't know all the exact changes, but yeah. This is like first generation canvas, so, or from before. So I haven't mentioned that in a while, but I think when I was unboxing it, I did mention that this was an older Treasure Studios art canvas, so all good. Glad I have it, glad to have it. It's been an awesome experience, so just keep plugging away. I'll get this picture done, and I already have another canvas lined up. Not what I intended to do for my next canvas, but it's winter related and I already had it, so yeah. You just have to go with the flow sometimes. Do what you can, and if that's your best in the circumstances, yeah, that should be good. Yeah, because in this day and age, you can't really please make everybody happy, and yeah, it's just way too yeah, it's frustrating. It's just not possible. You can't make everybody happy. When I was able to say yes to stuff in the past, now that, yeah, it's becoming a lot easier to say no. But when somebody gets used to you saying yes all the time or agreeing to do something, then they like freak out. I don't know, you said you do this, and I'm like, with stuff's going on right now, I can't guarantee anything. It's like, I really don't like making promises, because some stuff these days can change, situations can change in like a few seconds or a couple minutes, or just a simple communication in any context can change what I intend to do at one point. And yeah, once something different happens or comes into play, then yeah, I've been derailed or diverted from stuff I've wanted to do a lot. Yeah, just kind of like certain things I want to do at a certain time, like a window of opportunity per thing. And yeah, it's just some things are just more of a priority than other things right now. And yeah, when you try to explain some of these issues to other people, you're just going around in circles. And yeah, I don't make promises for something that I can't guarantee. And the Craftably canvas, yeah, it was a desire to get a Craftably canvas, but yeah, situations arose that, yeah, kind of preventing me from proceeding in that direction. But I came up with a backup idea. Yeah, that was just about having a seasonal, like winter type canvas, not necessarily Christmas related or holiday related, just something in the season. So went with that frosty forest friend, just as good. So yeah. Yeah, I just don't want to be stuck on Diamond Art Club canvases, that's all. But yeah, you don't know what lies ahead until you're there in the moment. Sometimes. Or there can be signs that something's headed your way and you think nothing of it, and then something does happen unexpected or not the way you intend. And yeah, you just have to adapt somehow, sometimes. Make do with what you have and appreciate where you are now from where you were before. Yeah, that can be, yeah, hard to adjust, or a hard lesson to learn. When your intentions were fully aimed in a direction, what you personally wanted to do, and then something else just totally detracts you from that goal or plan. Yeah, it's happened to me tons of times. Yeah, just go with the flow, really. Even if it, yeah, just totally drives me nuts. I don't know, it's kind of like at work. I have pockets in my work pants, and I put, like, I don't know, a pair of scissors or my lockout or a tool that I was using, like, during the shift, and I keep it in my pocket. I don't know, just kind of like holding on to things. And I guess that can go the same way with being upset about something, or yeah, just feeling a certain way and just kind of having a repeating mantra in my head about something that's bugging me. I don't know, just hold on to stuff. That it's takes a little longer for me to let go of certain feelings or just items in general. The item staying in my work pants pocket and like staying on me, when it's like time for me to go home and like totally forgetting about them in my pocket, it kind of comparable to feeling a certain way or thinking a certain way and not letting the thought go, or not looking at a different viewpoint. Yeah, I do that a lot. I don't know. I'm in like an environment where I can express myself, just like friends and family, like even if it's like sarcastic or whatever, it's a kind of place or atmosphere where I can express myself, even at like work too. Even though that just will take a bit longer to get to know my coworkers. Like I see them every now and then on breaks and all that, but I don't like totally know them. I'm lucky if I remember their names from day to day, but yeah, yeah, they're coworkers, but they're still kind of strangers to me. Yeah, and the coworker I like am paired with at work is one who is easy to talk to and is approachable. Like, I don't share my life story, but like just, yeah, hear him out, and I've learned a lot from him. So, like, to do the job. So, he doesn't like freak out on me if I screw something up. It's like, he just kind of just does his thing and doesn't worry about too much. It's more easygoing. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. But he listens. And I like that, having somebody approachable and won't ask you like 20 questions as to why you're even asking them certain questions. It's like, it's not some diplomatic debate just to like talk to him in general. It's nice, it's refreshing. Like management as well. Like, it helps me open up even more. Like, not only doing YouTube, like making YouTube videos, WIP and chats, that's helped me open up. At work as well, yeah, you're encouraged to open up and offer input. And if you mess something up, take accountability for it, and understand how to do better, or see what can be done to solve the problem. I'm more oriented in that direction than just plain getting yelled at and not offered a solution or given an alternate way to do something. Years ago, yeah, I would have been like terrified to do YouTube videos. When I was younger, I, yeah, just didn't open up as much. Yeah, still get nervous, of course. But yeah, just hitting record and doing a WIP and chat now, I don't know, it just feels good to do. And I'm doing something that has sparked my interest and kept my interest. So that makes it even more important and even better to look forward to hitting record and editing a video and putting it up on YouTube in a short amount of time, and still be spending quality time with the crafting community. So it's really win-win in the long run. Yeah, I guess the expression goes, easy to say, hard to do, or not as easy to do, or looks good on paper, but what's the reality? Yeah, there's tons of different analogies or sayings. Yeah, if there's no proof, then it didn't really happen, is a common saying at work for paperwork. For sure, if it's not written down or documented, it didn't happen. So yeah, I've believed that 100% all along. So yeah, I had always believed communication is important. I just wasn't one to readily communicate all the time back then. Terrified of public speaking. Sure, anybody can still get nervous talking in front of a group of people, like even if you've done it for a while. I don't know, I'm still gonna get nervous or stress out about stuff, but that's just me, so I don't know, but just doing something a bit at a time, like easing yourself into it in a world that wants you to just get it done, like right now. Just throw everything down and just go out and do something, like right now, get it done. Yeah, that can be hard on a lot of different people. I'm starting to resent the word now. It's like, do it now. I'm starting to really dislike that sentence. So I see it like almost every day with somebody I chat with. Yeah, go do this now. You'll solve this problem right then and there. It'll be solved. And it's like an issue that's really back burner right now. And they're just like wigging out. Go do this now. I want it done now. It's like, this really doesn't warrant a nation calling the Coast Guard and Delta Team 5 of the FBI or whatever to go and do this. And then you just, sometimes with some people, you just go around in circles just explaining yourself, clarifying something, and they just totally ignore you. It's infuriating. It's made me want to throw my phone a lot of times. I did, in fact, with when I was in a previous relationship. At the time, the girlfriend at the time just kept texting me constantly. Yeah, we had done stuff earlier that day or whatever, before, I don't know, maybe that week, but between work and having a relationship and keeping that going, that is not easy for me. A relationship is a commitment, of course, but that 1 year, everything was just coming at me. And yeah, I felt like the brakes were disconnected on the path on the road I was driving down. I'm not really a control freak type, but I do like some sort of stability, like some sort of ground to stand on. And there was that 1 year where, yeah, that relationship went south, and I don't know, constant texts like every 5 minutes when I was with my roommate, that whole apartment thing at the time, and phone just kept going off. I was hanging out with my roommate, just playing video games or whatever, and just I just don't like constantly being prodded to do something that really goes against my grain. When I've like explained myself how many times, just going around in circles, talking in circles constantly. And yeah, that evening I threw my BlackBerry at the time down the stairs in the apartment, and I just left the phone there and hung out with my roommate. Just hate endless nagging about something that's just not, it's not vital to life on planet Earth. It's not, the world's not going to end if I don't do this like thing that I'm just being nudged constantly about. It's just, yikes. Yeah, you get the double-edged sword with cell phones and stuff. You're connected, but not really necessarily connecting to certain people. That's kind of very iffy kind of way to describe communication by way of text or whatever, but yeah, there are times where you can't just talk to somebody face to face in the flesh. But yeah, if it's frustrating just trying to reason with somebody that's just not listening and just wants their way or the highway constantly. Like, just makes me not want to turn my Wi-Fi on to be on my phone to check social media and stuff. But I really didn't do that back then when I had the BlackBerry, because yeah, I used my laptop a lot more. Yeah, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago that was. It was just maybe more. It's all a blur. But yeah, not gonna forget that year at any time, really. So yeah, I've tried the relationship stuff. I've tried the roommate thing. It just, that kind of stuff just backfires. Backfired in my context, but it really was nobody's fault. It was just all circumstantial. Just stuff happens, but I know when I have to do something to get it done. Yeah, I know stuff has to get done, but you're constantly being reminded about something you need to do and can't really feasibly do it at the moment or in a certain period of time. That really infuriates me. Yeah, it's kind of turned into a venting session. Oopsies, and I'm not being very specific, but it's, yeah, kind of a communication I don't know, tweak or tedium thing. Something that bugs me. Yeah, I'm human. I get frustrated when you try hurting cats and nobody like really cares to understand or wants to understand. They just want you to do something for them right then and there. When you said no like 5 different ways. Not right now. Want to do this right now. Now's not a good time. No, thank you. Yeah, too bad. Nope. Go do this right now. It's like, oh, go away. Somebody else to do it. Really not inspired to do what you're asking me to do right now. Or ever. When I'm being talked to in such an annoying manner. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. No, get it done now. Do it now. Oh, my word. Let's take now out of the vocabulary. In that context. Jeez. Take the W off, and what does it spell? No. Interview with a brick wall. It won't talk back. It won't argue. It will just understand. It will just accept what's going on. Doesn't have to agree. Doesn't have to acknowledge. It's just a brick wall. That's perfect. It's so much more productive than going around in circles. Talking in circles for like a very long time. But yeah. Yes, the period of frustration comes and goes like the waves upon the beach. Begin flowing like the tide. Yeah, I know, so pretty. Let's put this in a Hallmark card, Joe. Yeah, It's okay to be frustrated. Yeah, I don't mean to push a grand piano down the stairs, but, like, geez. Some people just need to go away. Some people just need to calm down. Go take a breather. Go get a peppermint mocha auto latte. Go for a spa date. I don't give a Care Bear. Just yikes. Go hug a unicorn or something. It's like, wow. Why are you on me about something that's just really not important right now? That's just... We all have our own little narratives that we have to worry about. Getting new ideas introduced into the narrative on such short notice is just doesn't help, isn't productive. Well, so come and go, money comes and goes, but just the word now and just talking in circles is just, to some people who just aren't 100% paying attention, yeah, it's just why. I don't know, I can't do certain things now that I used to do in the past without too much incident. But yeah, I have bills to pay, and those come first and foremost because that's what I'm responsible for. I'm accountable for the bills I have to pay, and I just can't go, let's skip paying bills to do something that's really not valuable at the moment. Yeah, because if I go buy like a new music CD or something for me, like to have fun with, yeah, I have to have gas in my car, room and board paid, car insurance paid, you know, like adulting stuff. Like, I just can't go willy-nilly right now, or yeah, at the moment, and just go shopping for stuff I really don't need. It's kind of necessity right now. I don't know, just in that situation where just everybody's just wants me to do stuff now. Not later. Nope, this millisecond. It's like 2 more up arrows, yes. And I have that glare again. But yeah, kind of a rant today, but in this WIP and chat anyway, but hope nobody's in like a similar situation where somebody's nagging you just constantly. And you have bills knocking on your door in an annoying fashion, and you're constantly being reminded that you have to pay these bills. Yeah, I think about money daily, thanks. Just, yeah. Pay this, give me this, do this. Yeah, sure. Eventually, then I have bills. Don't you have bills yourself to pay? Like, why is this becoming my problem? It's like, I have my own problems right now, thanks. I don't need somebody else's straw put on my back. I'd like to be able to solve my little problems to keep my head above water, thanks. I get paid bi-weekly, and yeah, that paycheck, I don't know, gets me by. It's money on the account. It's better than being laid off and sitting around the house doing nothing. That would drive me nuts, so yeah, I work. And yeah, sometimes getting paid bi-weekly is a very scary chasm when you need to do something right then and there. Yeah. Finances are tedious right now. Financial stuff is always bugs me. I don't know. I would rather stand on solid ground than sand and be good. Like solid rock kind of ground. Not quicksand or, yeah, in a sandbox. Kinda just need the basic foundation stuff. No, I can pay all my bills. That's not the issue. It's just, yeah, pay my bills and I just have that little bit of extra spending money. But yeah, usually ends up just putting gas in my car, which I need to get from point A to point B because I drive myself around. And there are times where it gets pretty tight putting gas in my car. But yeah, I don't know. I just live day to day. Just pay my bills the best that I can and see where I stand. Just basically got paid this week, and yeah, it's the last paycheck before Christmas, so this is like it to get Christmas shopping and stuff done. Yeah, I'm not one who just Christmas shops in like July. Like, lucky if I get any idea or inspiration from my family as to what they would like for Christmas, even if I just blatantly nudge them with a text or like ask, hey, what would you like for Christmas? I'll get back to you. Never hear from. Yay, helpful. Okay, here's a gift card and a card. Have a nice day. Bye. Okay, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Yeah, that's me too. It's like, oh, just give me a gift card for GameStop. I think it's called GameStop now, because I'm kind of interested in that Mario Party game for the Switch. I have a Nintendo Switch, but I disconnected all my systems because I just did a rage quit because of frustrations from that. Yeah, I've told that story probably a couple times. Yeah, there's context to that, but yeah, just basically summed up to frustration and yeah, disappointment for one particular game. I love the Nintendo Switch, like, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I plug the Switch back in to play that Mario Party Superstars, and I do like 50 turns against the computer. Like, I don't care, choose a game board, just play it. I don't know, that feels like a very stable, consistent, organized game. That's probably why I love it so much. It's just a semblance of order and control. It's structured. Probably why I like it so much. It's just a visual process of a fair competition. Well, somewhat fair, I guess, but I don't know. It's kind of, yeah. It's kind of by chance. Like, some of the situations or boards are high luck, somewhat chance, and a little bit of skill. Yeah, skill in a Mario Party game. Just know where the buttons are, the controller basically, but yeah. And yeah, if I lost in that like 50 turns on the Mario Party game, like, I still love Mario Party irregardless. I don't care. It's just, I don't know, it just feels good to play that game. Like, I just like the experience, and I don't know, it's an escape for however long I play. It's partially why I liked video games, and yeah, the whole anti-social aspect years ago just really wasn't as much a people person as I kind of am now. Not 100%. Yeah, I won't like go out and like sit by a stranger in like a coffee shop or something. Like, just maybe a hello if they're looking at me, but just don't poke somebody on the shoulder and say, "Oh, hi, hi, totally strange person that I don't even know. How are you doing today?" Yeah, yeah, no. Probably get like decked in the face, or just a lingering what the crap stare. Just a glance, like, who are you? What? Just that awkward, yeah. Just the residual awkwardness in one of those situations. Yeah, that would be me. But over time, not like physically sitting beside the person, if I see them every now and again, just a hi, just for a while there, and then maybe an expansion of that social interaction if I see that person all the time. That's kind of the way I get to know people, just self-initiated or somewhat guided in certain circumstances. Like, I ease into it, like the shallow end, and then go to the deep end when I'm ready. Not get thrown into the deep end. And yeah, you have to learn how to swim now, okay? Yeah, okay, have fun, bye. Okay, yeah. It's just, yeah. Let's just start at the shallow end, shall we? Okay, sounds good. Yeah, here are your floaties, life preserver. You're not going to drown in 5 centimeters of water, but here's the floaty anyway, just in case. You never know. But yeah. Yeah, that's kind of me in a nutshell. I don't know, it's getting better, but yeah, let's just not, yeah, just try and play tag with a high-speed train. Yeah, no thanks. Just, yeah, just do my thing slowly. I don't know, if everybody else wants to be the roadrunner, I'll just be, yeah, a turtle or something with a helmet on. Yeah. Just gonna ease into stuff. Yeah, not just cause any chaos any more than there already is right now. Just in general. It's kind of why I like that this is fine meme. I've I have like a poster of that meme now, like up on my bedroom door, and I just look at it every time I get up, or every time I'm down in my room. I just look at the poster. I just look at that meme. I got it from like Redbubble or something, some sort of site, and they just, yeah, had these posters. You can get at like a coffee mug or something of this memes or whatever. Yeah, you just have to look it up on redbubble.com or something, whatever. I don't know. I just stumbled upon it. I was looking for that "This is fine" meme. It's a clip or a frame of an animation, I think, that an artist did at, I don't know if it's Cartoon Network or something, but there's different renditions or renderings of this meme or this picture. Yeah, let's call it a meme. Anyways, yeah, I'd probably describe this meme. It's a dog sitting in his house or its house. I don't know. Could be a male or female dog. I don't know. Let's just not do the let's not just judge it. Oh, okay, a dog sitting in its house, drinking a cup of coffee, cup of black coffee, a hot beverage, could be a tea for all I know. But anyway, it's a hot beverage in a mug on what I would assume the kitchen table. And the house is like in flames and the dog is just sitting there. I don't know, I'd say somewhat just relaxed and chill about the whole situation. And yeah, "This is fine" is all that's in a speech bubble that the dog says in the meme. And yeah, I just look at that picture every day and it's like, yep. It's could be a metaphor for like so much. I've seen various different versions of that meme with I don't know, kind of captions or like text like on the fire, just labeling it as metaphor or symbolically as like an issue or something. Like, I don't know, like COVID-19 could be written on the flames and society or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. I just have the poster just of like the flames, nothing written on the flames or anything. It's just like a singular frame of some sort of cartoon of this dog just drinking a cup of coffee. And yeah, I just love like how straightforward it is, but it means so much at the same time. And the dog's just like, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's alright, yeah. Everything's pretty crazy around me, but hey, coffee. Like, there's probably like so much context or backstory to that picture. Like, it kind of just makes me think a little, like, perspective wise. Yeah, stuff can be rough or chaotic at that time or right now or whatever. But yeah, you're still where you are today. Like, I don't know, you're just doing your thing individually. Sure, you're probably going through stuff or struggling with something, but you're still, you're just existing at this point, just going with the flow, even when it seems like the rest of the world is just disordered chaos. That's how I see the meme. But that's why I like it so much, because it's, I don't know, it's blunt, but I don't know, it means so much and has different contexts depending on how you feel at that present time looking at it. Yeah. I don't know. I just like that cartoon kind of stuff that just kind of just isn't serious, like doesn't take itself serious, like you know it's a gentle jab in the ribs just for like the giggles. Like I totally understand it. But yeah, art is subjective, and yeah, and I got a poster of it because for the life of me, I couldn't print it off just on like a 3.5 by 11 sheet of paper, as I'm not good at that. Used to be able to just print something off the internet with a couple clicks, but now it's just complicated, so I basically got somebody that does graphic design or prints these meme posters, and yeah, it's up on my bedroom door with 4 thumbtacks nailed into the door. It's about the only poster I have up. Besides my framed Last Supper 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle picture, yeah, I have other stuff hung up in my room, like other pictures and stuff that my grandmother like painted. But yeah, I just like that cartoon kind of stuff. Like it takes a jab at reality, but you just look at the world presently, and it's just like, yeah, fair. But yeah, perspective can be really tricky sometimes. And yeah, people can get so upset about the strangest things these days. It's just, they're expressing themselves, but it's just like, okay, I guess. Sure. And then life moves on regardless, but just gotta shake your head sometimes. I don't know, they make their own choices, they're entitled to make their own choices, but I guess I don't have to like it, but just why sometimes. Okay, let's just watch something happy on YouTube or listen to music. Like, just tune it out. Acknowledge that chaos is there, but yeah, it doesn't have to be a constant ring in the ears. Well, it's great that people express themselves. Like, yeah, continue to express yourselves. Go for it. But yeah, I'm one that just observes and yeah, just kind of keeps some of those ideas that I don't like to myself. I try. I just talk myself through it and don't really vocally communicate that kind of frustration. But yeah, I can lose patience in very different circumstances. Yeah, I can get upset about a lot of stuff, but I try not to share that, put that onto others who could just be going through a lot of stuff themselves. I don't know, I kind of vented in this WIP and chat like today, but if I do, I generally tend to try to keep it very mild and really low on details, because yeah, Yeah, this isn't a therapy session anyway, but it does feel good to talk about certain things in a very vague way while still expressing myself in a certain way. But yeah, it's not all about me. Everybody else has their own issues and stuff. But yeah, it's worthwhile just to talk about that kind of stuff when you're comfortable with it yourself. Yeah, if you don't want to like talk about something, if you're not ready to talk about an issue, yeah, don't let somebody else try to don't let other people to tell you to open up and express what you're feeling. It's what you have to do yourself when you're ready. Yeah. Kind of similar to, yeah, what I described earlier. Just consistently being prodded to do something when it's just not really important right now. It's just, oh, I guess it's, some people are just not, they just expect you to say yes after a while. Just expect you to go and do it. And once the circumstances change, it's just like, what the heck? Why not? I don't know. I have my own problems. Like, I just can't do it right now. Like, is this like a 2020 interview? Yeah. So, if something is on your mind, ever, any context, when you're personally ready to talk about something, yeah, go that direction. Just when you're ready, don't force that kind of stress on yourself. If you're going through something, yeah, find a way to de-stress or vent. Talk to somebody that you trust, somebody that will maybe even just listen. Maybe you just need to just get that stuff off your shoulders and just have somebody to sit there and listen. But yeah, it may feel like, yeah, who wants to listen to my problems when they probably have their own? They probably feel the same way that you do, like apprehensive, possibly, not like all the time, or they just have a different mindset. It's like, yeah, these are my problems, so yeah, nobody else really needs to know. Yeah, that mindset's there too, but yeah, just don't hold stuff in like I usually do physically and, yeah, emotionally at times. Like, this is itself is like kind of a reminder to me to try not to, yeah, hold stuff so much, carry more baggage or conflict than I really need to carry. It's just, yeah. Yeah, mix of a rant, but I just have to go with the flow right now. Always be thankful for what you have. And yeah, That's pretty important. Yeah, you just, yeah. There are times where I just feel like two different people entirely some days, and it's just, yeah, this is reality, and then you just think up a better situation or fantasize a bit of a better situation, but then you snap back to reality, and it's like, yeah, it might take a bit of work to get there, to the fantasy to make a reality, but it could be realistic depending on what it is too. So yeah, kind of confusing. All right, so yeah, we've hit an hour. That's, yeah, what a strange wavy hour this has been. But anyway, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. Down below in the description, I have my Facebook profile page, personal profile. Oh, excuse me. My Facebook business page, Echoes of Color, and my Instagram. All three, yeah, are hopefully still connected now that I'm on iPhone. I don't know if I figured that out 100%. I just post like progress photos of what I'm currently working on, coloring every now and then, and meditation quotes on my Instagram. And I think it shares to my Facebook. I just have the one meditation app right now because I had to drop the subscription for Headspace. But anyway, yeah, I still meditate as much as I can. Yeah. Do want to meditate a lot more now these days, but oh well, stuff happens. But anyway, take care of yourselves. All the best with your crafting endeavors, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.